My name is Safa, and today I'll be performing Phoebe's monologue from Act 3, Scene 5 of As You Like It. My initial thoughts of Phoebe were that she is a clown character. She makes us laugh with her assertions that she does not love Ganymede. However, it's clear that she finds him quite attractive, as she lists his physical attributes in a lot of detail. To bring to bear another Shakespearean quotation, this time from Hamlet, "I fear the lady doth protest too much." The lines are structured in an interesting way. Phoebe begins with criticism, but halfway through, that criticism turns into a compliment as she acknowledges an aspect of him that has attracted her. For example, she says, "But sure he is proud, and yet his pride becomes him." The use of a literary device, chiasmus, reminded me of the "to be or not to be" soliloquy from Hamlet. Only this time when Phoebe discusses Ganymede, the tone is much lighter than when Hamlet discusses life and death. There is dramatic irony at the very heart of this moment. Firstly, the audience knows Phoebe better than she knows herself, as they realize she's falling for Ganymede, hook, line, and sinker. Secondly, the audience knows that Phoebe is falling for Ganymede, not actually a pretty youth, but Rosaline in disguise as a boy. The fact that the audience knows more than Phoebe makes her quite clownish and a comical character, but also highlights her vulnerability. I mean, she's only doing what any of us would do in her situation, and this she does with such a feistiness that I find it impossible not to admire her. There's more to this wonderful character than meets the eye. Think not I love him, though I ask for him. 'Tis but a peevish boy. Yet she talks well. But what care I for words? Yet words do well when he that speaks them pleases those that hear. It is a pretty youth, not very pretty, but sure he is proud. And yet his pride becomes him. He is a pretty youth, not very pretty. He'll make a proper man. The best thing in him, it's his complexion. And faster than his tongue did make offence, his eye did heal it up. He is not very tall, yet for his years he is tall. His leg is so, and yet 'tis well. There was a pretty redness in his lip, a more riper and lusty red than that mixed in his cheek. It was just the difference betwixt the constant red and the mingled in mask. There be some women, Sylvius, who, having met him in parcels as I did, would have gone near to fallen in love with him. As for I love him not, nor hate him not. And yet I have more cause to hate him than to love him. But what had he to do to chide at me? He said mine eyes were black, and my hair black, and now I am remembered, scorned at me. I marvel why he answered not again. But that's all. Admittance is no quittance. I'll write to him a very taunting letter, and thou shalt bear it. Will thou, Sylvius?